nhờ rộng cho ý trọng nhẹ chỉ cái tiếng trà thiết trong phía mỏ chùa trong số tú của Harry cho vào là rộng sẽ giải tỏ ý trọng nhẹ chỉ cái tiếng trà thiết trong phía mỏ chùa trong số tú thì là sẽ cho số mong nhớ rồi nó cũng mới được qua chữ sinh tu cùng là cái sĩ thả nên muốn bày hồ địa Aden Thao nhờ bên mong tới thử tụ tu một bằng sự cái sĩ từ thường xuyên nhớ đồ tới cho America là hiểu rồi America hồ địa professional nhờ sĩ từ một đầu kỳ che áo lo là hiểu rồi America hồ địa motorcycle racing vấn đề của cho bên một số cho của cái sĩ thản đó trong nửa chát tới rồi cho nhiệt gì cái tiếng trà tiếp cho phong sự được bố cho địa tôi sĩ thảo luận kỹ sư vì Aden Thao giờ bên mong tu tôiอยู่lo nhau đối tới cho Americaลูกมงเนี่ยป้อจีชัวตาอย่าเลี้ยชิถาลวงกินดาวอย่าในลงตื้อเขาจีต่อสะดวกตื้อก็จะในป้อละหมดใส่ตัวเน่ก็ในเทงกาเชียอย่าลีจนสินะกูจะเป็นเหมือนใช้เจ้ากูเกชิถาโดย Aden Thao Hi Aden, how are you?
Doing good.
Well, the year 2020 just passed by. How was your race during the 2020?
2020 it went pretty good. We struggled a little bit in Moto America. You were out there at Road America, Wisconsin with us. Thank you for coming out and supporting. I know you did a little interview with me when we went out there, Road America, Wisconsin. And like I said before, we struggled a little bit in the beginning of the year, but towards the middle to the end, I'd say we improved a lot. And this year we have a pretty good program set up for this upcoming season. So I think that we'll do pretty good this upcoming year.
Well, during the 2020 racing, I saw you had some accident. Anything that affected you, yourself personally?
No, it was. I did have a few crashes. I did drop the bike a few times in Moto America during the professional season, but it's you live and learn. I believe that we ran into a little bit of issues with the motorcycle and trying to get everything right. So, but like I said earlier, I believe that we learned a lot and we'll do pretty good for this 2021 season.
We are in the year 2021, and I know that your season starts soon. Tell us more about the year 2021, your schedule and some of your thought going to the year 2021 racing.
This year, I expect a lot of big things. I strongly believe I could put my team and I on the podium. To get first, second, third place every race, and I definitely did learn a lot about racing in 2020. I went with Dale Quarterly's team, and he did teach me a lot of mentality and a lot of training on the bike too. And as of right now, I'm still doing a lot of training during the off season, so I learned a lot, and I hope to put it to use next year, this upcoming season.
So when's the season start in America?
April 30th is our first race in Atlanta, Georgia.
Let's talk about. I heard that you're ready to go overseas again to race. Tell us more about that.
Originally, we were supposed to go this month, but due to restrictions of traveling, restrictions of COVID-19 and everything, we postponed, and hopefully we could go back there and join them.
So what are some of the countries that you plan to go and race? I know that Thailand for sure, but what are the other countries?
We plan on going back to Thailand sometime this year, maybe towards the end of the year, and we plan on going to Cambodia.
Well, let's talk about last time you raced in Thailand. You bought school supply, went to visit a school at the Hmong village, and you help out with the student there. And after you came back home, I heard that you donate some money to help out too. Can you give us more update on that?
Yeah, this upcoming 2021 season, every penny I make from motorcycle racing, we're gonna help donate back to the school. We're helping helping them build a cafeteria, and once everything is settled down, we're gonna display one of my motorcycles in their cafeteria.
Not many people in your age be able to help out the community like you do. How do you feel about that?
I love what I'm doing. Some people nowadays, they're less fortunate than others, and what I'm doing right now, I believe that could help out a lot of people, could bring a lot more interest in this racing community too, and I just want to help out as much as possible. Like I said, some people are just less fortunate than others, and I want to give back to a lot of the people back in Thailand and Laos.
As now, can you share more about your experience visiting the village and the school and see this young kid that they study and how they live and stuff like that? Can you share more?
It was very different. Last year in January, that was my first time traveling overseas. I got to see Thailand for the very first time, and like I said, it was very different than what we have here. A lot of it is just like the movies that I watch, growing up, and it was kind of sad, the conditions that they had to live in and everything. So I like to give back as much as possible back to them.
By start helping the Hmong community, such as the one that in Thailand, do you think to expand that to other school or other country as far as helping the Hmong community there?
Like I said, we're gonna try to help out as much people as possible in this upcoming year.
After a couple of years racing in the motorcycle racing arena, what do you think about your future pursuing professional in this area?
I feel like we could go pretty far. Being the first Hmong professional racer, I do feel like we have a lot of support from the whole Hmong community, and for me doing this for 2 years and being in a pro level racing with the pro racers, I believe that I learned fast, and I have a lot of dedication to this. So I could see myself doing this, later on in the future, going big, doing World Superbike and even MotoGP.
You plan to go back to race in Thailand. Any words sent out to your fans out there, especially in Thailand, Laos, and Cambodia, and Vietnam?
Yeah, I would love to announce that. We're of course coming back, and I love to announce it to everyone that we're going to be racing at Chiang Circuit again. Just come out, have some fun, and get to meet a lot of the fans.
Well, before we go, anything else that I haven't asked you and you would like to share with the Hmong community or your fans out there?
I'd like to thank a lot of you guys, the whole Hmong community, especially, a lot of the MPX guys and a lot of the Triple R guys, from Minnesota and Wisconsin, especially them. They're one of my number one supporters, and, I go out there and ride with them, and hopefully to join them again this upcoming year when we go to Brainerd. And I'd like to thank all my sponsors that helped me through 2020. And I'd like to thank all my sponsors this year, to help me get this race program going. It's a really expensive sport, and we wouldn't be able to do this without them. So I'd like to thank all my sponsors from 2020. Unfortunately, I can't name them all, but I'd like to thank all my sponsors, all the Hmong people, and especially you, Richard, for inviting me to your show.
Thank you for your time to come on the show. I hope to see you soon, and I hope to cover you in Thailand or Cambodia or other country that you plan to go. And good luck to you, and I will see you soon. 依种日子嘅啲人就贴種不如冇錯真實到佢哋報答人哋有咁嘅嘅事態，就做 Aden Thao，又俾冇得得到到冇本事事到ถึงเชีย我อยากจะเอารุ่นล้อแล้วจะรวยอเมริกาโหเดีย professional motorcycle racing เนี่ยตัวที่อเมริกากู冇รู้做這種些人到呢主人是到啲人冇使做個嘅事態，就做 Aden Thao เนี่ยตัว做น้องกูอยากจะบอกว่าเป็นมาชินจีดัว